Hey Jake, go for a walk. Good boy, go for a walk. Hey folks, welcome to another Cabin Life. I'm Glenn.
And I'm Maureen.
The Winter Wonderland. It's on Winter Wonderland. Loving it. Right after a fresh snowfall is the best time to look for tracks. Not only do you see their definition very well, but you know that they're fresh, so you can get an idea of the actual size of the tracks. Many people know that if a track gets left alone with the mild weather in the snow, it can start to swell. It's what they call swelling. The size of the track, everything stays almost the same definition, but the whole track gets bigger and bigger. So it can make a paw print look 30% larger than what it is. I'm sure a lot of photographers use that to their benefit. This is called the crest. When we're up at the crest, it gives you a good vantage point everywhere. I really like it. You can just see the white roof. No more green steel roof. Steel roof. Cold out, my lips are freezing up. What do you expect from a baby boomer? Yeah, we're boomers. Baby boomers.
Yeah.
Call us Mr. and Mrs. Boomer. Boomers at the cabin. If you want to come up and stay at the cabin, we've got the furnace to keep us warm, and we've got battery operated lights and everything, so we're off grid, we're fine, it's all good. So these are our propane tanks for the furnace that we have. It's a wall mounted furnace, propane heater inside, thermostatically controlled. It does not need electricity for the thermostat. And we have 4 tanks hooked up. We use 2 tanks at a time on a regulator. When the 2 are empty and they get low, it switches over to the other 2. So, yeah, Maureen was just asking me whether are we going to get a Christmas tree. I'm not sure where we could find one. Do you, anybody know where we might get a Christmas tree around here? Yeah, I think we'll be able to get a Christmas tree. And yeah, we'll do that. I guess that'll probably be our next video. Stand by, stay tuned.
Wow.
This is beautiful. Winter is setting in, and as you can see, it's knee-deep snow in some places. We've got 1.5 feet or so. And today we're going to try to keep our fire pit clear. Yeah, we're going to keep the fire pit clear. We're going to try anyway. It'd be nice to come out, for certain occasions and have a fire at the fire pit. So, see if we can uncover some of these rocks and stuff. Jake's having a great time. Woohoo! Winter Wonderland indeed, eh?
Absolutely.
This is awesome.
It's very nice.
So what's on your mind today?
Well, I thought I would bring out some of the lights that we used, because people who are thinking of maybe not going off grid but want to reduce their hydro consumption like we've done, they could use these different lights. So I thought I'd show them.
Okay, and while you're getting those, yeah, what we're about here at the off-grid cabin and at our homestead, we can contend with pretty much anything that winter wants to throw at us. What our channel's about is basically we're baby boomers, and we're
we're ready to enjoy this part of our lives. We're not 20 years old anymore, so we have to take things in stride. And there's some of the things that we're going to do around here that's going to require the energy of a 20-year-old. So that just means it's going to take two of us put together and maybe 2 or 3 times as long to do it, right? But we'll get there. So I'm not a mechanic, and I'm not a builder, a carpenter. My skills are very limited when it comes to that end of the spectrum. I know my way around a little bit. We've built a few houses before, so it's not like we're completely green to this area. We've lived out in the country for years and years. Yeah, starting from square one. We've got lots of tools and lots of great things now that's out on the market. Technology-wise, has come a long way in the last decade or so.
It has. So one of the great things for saving on power and for convenience too are all these different types of lights. Starting off with my favorite is Mr. Beams, B-E-A-M-S. And this one here is a spotlight. It's a sensor.
We're not being paid to mention these products or anything. Just wondering if I could trigger it there.
There it goes. I really like this one. We have 2 of them. We have one at the stair at the front of the house. In the cabin, we had one in the cabin, so it would turn on when we came in the cabin and it was dark out. And we had one outside on the stairs that would light up when we were coming up the laneway. So the other one that we liked was this one. I'm sorry, I don't know the brand, but I can tell you where I got it. I'll have to look it up. This is a much more powerful spotlight, and you can have this one. We could switch it to stay on all the time.
Yeah, I think that was 600 lumens, I think.
And it will, you can have it so it's motion censored, or that just stays on all the time. And it's a really good spotlight. And these 2 are indoor-outdoor, so you can leave them outside. This one's an indoor. This is another Mr. Beams. It's good for in the cupboard or something. It just gives a nice ambient light. But again, this one's motion censored as well, so as soon as you stop, it turns off. And these ones, well, these are little mini lights, but they're on a timer. And
those are like what, dollar store lights or something?
These are like dollars. You can get them in dollar store. You can get better quality at other stores as well. So once you turn it on, like if you turn it on at 5 o'clock today, it'll last for 6 hours. So at 11 o'clock, they'll shut off. The next day, they will turn on again at 5 o'clock. So once you turn them on, they will always automatically turn on at the time that you first click the switch. And I think over 4 months, we only changed the batteries once. And again, it gives a nice little ambient, or you can spread out the strings and have the lights along the strings.
Yeah.
So I was just out scouting for some tracks. And, I was thinking about the direction of our YouTube channel here, Cabin Life. We're going to try to bring you the real deal. Our trials and tribulations, our challenges, our great times, our victories. And we want to share that stuff with you. That's the reason why we're making these videos, just to share. And if you can get some enjoyment and entertainment maybe, and perhaps even some educational information from it, then that's fantastic. Then I would say that we've achieved our goal if we can accomplish that. We really do like your comments. We need to hear from you, so we know that the direction we're going in is something that people enjoy watching. So if you could leave a comment on the parts of the videos that you really enjoy, that lets us know that okay, we're showing the kind of content that you would like. So we're going to be real. We're just going to video things as they happen, bring you along for the ride. There's so many people that are very, very interested in cabin life these days. And that's the other reason why we're sharing it. There really seems to be an interest and a thirst for reconnecting with nature. And there's such a resurgence and interest in nature from the masses of people now. And there are so many channels, YouTube channels and different sites that you can get information about nature, learn about it, and there are so many. For instance, there's a lot of hiking and outdoor sites and YouTube videos, the hunting, fishing, all your outdoors activities. Bushcrafting is another one that's a real growth industry, really, is what it's become. Where there's bushcrafters go out into the bush and they practice their survival skills with minimum tools. It's just amazing what a good bushcrafter can do. It crossed my mind that with the thousands of channels that are out there finding a little niche in the middle of the bush and practicing their bushcrafting or going out hiking and camping out in the middle of the wilderness, which is just fantastic to be connected like that. But it makes me wonder what the impact is. I mean, if there's 10,000 bushcrafter sites and another 10,000 outdoor hikers sites and camping in the wild sites and everything else, and if those people got out, let's just say half a dozen times in the summer through the season, let alone the winter. There's a lot of it going on in the winter as well. But I mean, just half a dozen times per person, 6 times in the season. And, you know, you multiply that by 100,000 sites, 100,000 people that are doing it, and that's 600,000 visits into the wilderness. And I'm sure there's a lot more than that, many, many, many more than that per year. So it just makes me wonder what the impact of nature is. So it makes me wonder if the very act of the masses of people going out to enjoy nature, whether that's having a detrimental impact, whether we're doing a disservice to nature simply by trying to appreciate it. So I think it's very important the way that we appreciate nature, how we approach going out to appreciate nature, how we connect. There are so many people that are interested in getting outdoors and reconnecting. It's wonderful. But we have to be very careful and mindful. Let's preserve nature. My motto is that nature should be appreciated, shared, and respected. It should be preserved, cared for, and protected for future generations. So let's go out and enjoy nature. Let's try not to impact it. Leave the area cleaner than when you found it if you're at a campsite, and if you're in the middle of pristine bush, when you go in, choose your spot wisely. And I find it very admirable to a lot of people that are going out camping in the woods, or the bushcrafters. They set up their shelter, make a fire pit, and they make their camp. But when they break camp, they literally dismantle all of their shelter and they give it back to the bush and bury up their fire pit, and there's no trace that anybody was even there. I find that very admirable and commendable that they would take the time to do that, so that it looks as if nobody has been there and the impact is much less.
Well, I think it's time we should go in and get ourselves some warm soup or something like that. And we shall see you next time on Cabin Life. I'm Glenn.
I'm Maureen.
Over and out.
Take care.
Please like, subscribe, share, and comment.